Hey, Jason here. In this episode of Value Investing in Your Car, I'm going to do a book review of a fantastic book I actually just listened to for the second time. The One Thing by Gary Keller? Yes, I believe it's Gary Keller. Guy who runs and started Keller Williams. I think it's by far the biggest real estate brokerage in the entire U.S., and I think they're worldwide now, if I'm not mistaken. The entire premise, actually, let me back up. What I've been focusing on lately is trying to improve my skills at focusing and leadership, delegation, strategizing, how to take the next level, these kinds of things, or how to get to the next level in my business, personal life, these kind of things. So that's why I've kind of been on this kick of how to get better at stuff, whatever it is. In my case, it's personal life, relationships, business, being better for my team, being better for my clients, all those kind of things. So that kind of goes into, was it great at work? And I think there's another one before that I read as well that was in this kind of similar vein. So, having said that, the book is fantastic. Like I said, this is the second time I have it on audiobook on Audible, on my Audible, Amazon Audible app. Fantastic book. Second time I've listened to it. The overall premise is of the entire book, and it's a short book. I think it's like a 6-hour long listen. And I listened on 1.8 speed, so I finished in like 2 or 3 days. The entire premise of the book is you need to focus on one thing and then obsess about it. That's pretty much the entire focus of the entire book. He gives examples backed up with data and their research that backs this up. Focus on something and then obsess about it is pretty much the entire focus of the book. That's how he built Keller Williams and his other businesses. He's in a lot of other businesses now, I believe. He's written multiple books about how to become productive and create wealth and build wealth and stuff like that. This guy knows what he's talking about. And one of my strong suits, I think, is my ability to focus on things. But still, I'm trying to start multiple businesses right now. We're trying to figure out what is going to work best, what's going to bring in the most cash flow, so we can go from there. So we are multitasking more than I would like right now until we figure out, and I actually explained this to my team the other day, because they thought I liked multitasking. I don't. I think it's useless, and I think it's a gigantic waste of time based off my learnings about how to work most efficiently and how to be great. It either doesn't work at all, or if it does, it's very subpar for 99% of people in the entire world. So I don't like to focus, but that's what we're doing, or I don't like to multitask, but that's what we're doing now, because we're trying to figure out what's going to bring in the most regular revenue to our businesses so we can build up that business a lot and then spread out and build other businesses, buy assets like stocks, private businesses, apartment buildings, stuff like that. So what we're just testing a bunch of stuff right now. That's the phase we're in my businesses right now. So I know I need to focus, and actually that's one of my strong suits. But right now, again, we're just trying to figure out what's going to work best. So again, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about the book, because the entire almost 6-hour long book, he just goes over example after example after example after example of why you should focus on one thing at a time and pretty much forget the rest until you get to a certain level. One of his examples is, and I've heard Warren Buffett say something similar, is write down a list of 100 things you want to get done, cross out everything but the top 10, then cross out and put it in order of what you think is important. Cross out everything but the top 10, and then cross everything out but the top 5 from the remaining list, and then cross out everything but the top 3 from the remaining list, cross out everything but the top 2 from the remaining list, and then pick Whichever one you think is the most important, focus on that, get it done, then move on to the next thing. That's what he says he does that in all his businesses, everyday life, and he says it helps in his everyday life. And again, I know about this kind of stuff. I've read Deep Work, Great at Work, The One Thing twice, Mindset, Grit. These are all kind of similar things, not necessarily about focusing on the one thing, a lot of them, but how to learn better, how to be better, how to achieve success, those kind of things. So if you've read The One Thing, let me know your thoughts about it. Has it helped you? How did it help you? I want to hear some specifics, because as soon as I finished that book, I went with my team and we are trying to focus on one thing. Well, again, what we're trying to figure out right now is we're going down our list of things we want to get done in terms of what we think is going to bring the most value to you and the others out there watching, and what is a combination of what's going to bring the most value to you and also what's going to bring the most revenue and customers. So we can keep doing what we're doing and giving away 99% of our content for free. But once we find that one thing that just kind of takes off, that's what we're going to focus on for a while, and then we're going to kind of expand out there, go with the other business lines, product lines, whatever it ends up being. Again, we're not quite sure at this point. We're still testing. So, but that again is the entire premise of the book. I highly, highly, highly recommend it if you want to get more efficient, want to get better at whatever you're doing. Learn a skill, be a better husband, wife, father, mother, spouse, whatever. I believe this kind of mindset, because again, I've studied this mindset a lot, can help you in pretty much your entire life, not just business or investing or finance or whatever. It can help you personal life, being a better dad, whatever. In my case, I'm a dad of 3 daughters. Being a better dad, being a better husband, those kind of things. Being a better leader for my team, those kind of things. Again, that's how highly I think of this book. Not only have I read it twice, but we immediately started implementing some of the stuff from the books. Highly recommend it. Again, if you've read it, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it and what you implemented in your own life or businesses from this book. Make sure to like, love, share, and make sure, if you liked this video, to watch our other Value Investing in Your Car episode. It should be right, left below, depending on where you're watching this. We do book reviews in this series. We do what else we do? We talk about mental models. We talk about value investing terms, the most useless value investing terms, the most useful value investing terms is another series we're working on right now. A bunch of value investing, finance, and investment related topics. Make sure to check out our other series as well. The playlist left, right below. Again, depending on where you're watching this, we do case studies on real world stocks. I give you my thoughts on things like trading, cryptocurrency, speculative investing, stuff like that in the My Thoughts series. We have training series along with the case studies. We do a lot of training. So make sure to check out those playlists right, left below. And if you make sure to subscribe if you like this video, and hit the bell so you're notified anytime we release a new video. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.